ওকে স্টার্ট। তো দেখো আমরা যেটা আলোচনা করব আজকে সেটা হচ্ছে ফার্স্ট নরমান কনকোয়েস্ট। হিস্ট্রি অফ লিটারেচার পড়ার ক্ষেত্রে নরমান কনকোয়েস্ট এই ঘটনাটা খুব গুরুত্বপূর্ণ, ঠিক আছে? দিস পার্টিকুলার let's say event is very important. So Norman conquest occurred in 1066. Now how it occurred? There was a king whose name was William. William was known as William the Conqueror. He was Duke of Normandy. He came from France. He was Duke of Normandy. Okay, Normandy. And from here we find the Normans, they ruled over England. Okay, so he defeated the English rulers in the Battle of Hastings. And he kind of started ruling over England. And with this event of Norman Conquest is a ঘটনাটা ঘটে, we find that after this the French rule or French influence started to dominate the England. So French influence on England. So politically this was a very important event, Norman conquest. Conquest করা মানে বিজয় করা, কোনো কিছুকে জিতে নেওয়া. So with the Norman conquest we find that William, who was a Duke of Normandy, okay, obviously from France, okay, from France. So we find that he won over England in the Battle of Hastings, and after that the French influence started dominating England. Okay, so this is basically the Norman conquest, and we see that Norman conquest's effect is to be seen in almost all spheres of life, and obviously in the political spheres. So Norman conquest এর পর 1066 এর পর ইংল্যান্ডের যে রুলিং ক্লাস তারা হয়েছিলেন, the rulers were Normans, মানে French people, they were Normans. Okay, and obviously the French language, French literature, this obviously influenced England much more in this particular situation. Okay, so এইটাকে আমরা বলতে পারি যে নরমান কনকোয়েস্ট। ওকে, এর পলিটিক্যাল ইনফ্লুয়েন্স যেমন ছিল, লিটারেচারের ক্ষেত্রেও আমরা বুঝতে পারি যে ফ্রেঞ্চ ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজের যে ইনফ্লুয়েন্সটা সেটা অনেক বেশি ছিল। তো ফ্রেঞ্চ ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজেস ইনফ্লুয়েন্স ওয়াজ মাচ মোর, if we may say that French language's influence was much more, if we may say, in particularly in this case. Okay, so obviously this is one example of very important political event in the history of England. And often when we study the history of literature, we start from 1066. And with William the Conqueror, or the William who was a Duke of Normandy from France, he won in the Battle of Hastings. And after winning this battle, the French people or the Norman people started dominating England. Okay.